Hey everyone, here's another Comic Clerks video, and I'm here to talk to you about Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Chaos Theory. This video will contain spoilers, so I'm just letting you guys know beforehand. Alright, so this episode was Lash all the way. It was all about Lash. It was this. Well, we had found out that it was Andrew from the last episode, and they were just trying to put all the pieces together so it would click to us how he became Lash. So supposedly he had Daisy's mom's, ledger and opened it, and there was a crystal inside that transformed him into Lash pretty much. And we get to see how everybody is trying to come to terms with this. May, as she dealt with Alex in the last episode, she's trying to put it all together, and she's trying to look at all the clues and everything before she even goes and confronts him on anything. And I don't I don't know how I kind of felt about Andrew. He's this nice guy, in the last couple seasons. He's a decent guy, but he was kind of ruthless in this episode. How when characters kind of do that little 180, but that's not really in their character at all. But I guess they kind of sum it up to him changing. That's why his behavior changed. But it was a little, it felt a little forced to me. But, anyways, you know, Daisy, she's trying to convince, Rosalind about how they found out, in the last episode that they're keeping Inhumans, under stasis and stuff, that they're people too. And, Rosalind's trying to make her see her point of, the situation, that they're all, they have powers, they're dangerous, and if Daisy wanted to, she could kill her right now, no problem. She could bring down the plane that they're flying in, no problem. So that's where, Rosalind's point of view is coming from. And Daisy, she's all for her cause. She wants all Inhumans to figure it out, not to be locked up, not to be hunted, all that stuff. So she's not backing down in the least. So, like I said, this episode is pretty much about Lash. Lincoln comes in and he finds out, he had figured it out, that the people Lash was killing, basically, were people he knew. So it had to be somebody who knew exactly who the people were, where they, were at, and just he pretty much put it together that it had to be somebody in S.H.I.E.L.D. And, like I said, we all knew it was Andrew, and May finally confronts him on it, and Andrew does, like I said, big 180, shoots May with an icer, kidnaps her, takes her to an abandoned building, and the whole team's got to go after her. It's May; they can't leave her hanging nowhere. So the whole team comes after her, and you know, Coulson tries to talk him down, and that's not really working. He's telling Coulson, that this is his job, this is what he, was tasked to do, and all that stuff. And it's like, God dang, come on now. You're a therapist. You're not supposed to be going out killing everybody and attacking everybody and stuff like that. You're supposed to be helping people. Why are you going out and killing everybody? So Lincoln takes this as offense. Those are his friends and all that stuff, and he feels like who made him, judge, jury, executioner, and he takes on Lash himself, and pretty much gets his butt handed to him because Lash is no joke. He's still, one of the most powerful characters we've seen so far, and he takes out, Lincoln. The whole team is trying to take him out, and he pretty much, you know, destroys everybody until May gets in front of him. She's the only one that can talk him down. So May is his weakness, and so May finally puts him on ice and puts him into the containment unit, and we get they capture him, and pretty much Daisy finally gets the point of the ATCU finding a cure, and because extreme situations like Lash, they're gonna have to make an exception on something like that, or if Andrew can be cured, that's something that they need to be able to do. But anyways, that's pretty much the gist of this episode. So we do get a scene where Ward's in it. He's with Gideon and they're talking, and Gideon, he gets a phone call, makes a phone call, and he's talking to Rosalind on the phone. So I'm like, goodness, you're in bed with Hydra. Hydra is everywhere. Hydra is everywhere. God dang, we can't, go an episode without somebody being a turncoat on this show. So, looks like Gideon, knows Rosalind, and so does that mean is she Hydra? Looks like if she is Hydra, she's already, put herself in, into S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that. So she's already got her foot in the door with Coulson and all that. But anyways, that was pretty much this episode, you guys. It was, Lash. We got to see him more in this episode instead of in the shadows, and that was pretty cool. But this episode was all right. It wasn't, anything special. I'm waiting to see more, a little bit more of what they can do this season. Hopefully they bring some more stuff into this season, and you guys tell me what you liked about this episode. Tell me what you didn't like about this episode. Subscribe to the channel, you guys, and I'll see you guys next week, hopefully, with another video. All right, you guys. Bye.